If you want to become a paid content creator with little to no followers starting off in 2025, the number one thing you have to do is pay. Y'all, it's your girl Erica here. Welcome back to the channel. We're switching it up a little bit because I really want to give y'all the game. I feel like there are a lot of liars out here. Y'all know on this channel we don't do liars, we only do Jesus Christ. No lies told, no schemes, no scams, none of that. This is the real, coming from someone who literally only has about 800 followers on my Instagram, almost 3K subscribers on my YouTube, and I don't do TikTok, I don't do Twitter. So yeah, and I'm going to put on the screen how much I have made in my Stripe account and how much I have made from my Upwork and how much I have made in my PayPal account and my deposit account from just what I'm about to tell you. All right, so y'all seen that, right? Okay, so let's get into it. So I was just like, it's the beginning of the year. Previous video, we're talking about how to steward God's money. Well, how can we actually get to the money using the skills that we already have? Step one. I know this seems a bit like I'm just so passionate about this because when it comes to content creation, I don't play and I take it very seriously. If you want to become a paid content creator with little to no followers starting off in 2025, the number one thing you have to do, post your content. Y'all, when I first started my YouTube channel, I was so scared to tell people that I had a YouTube channel. I started a YouTube channel years and years and years and years and years and years and years ago. I mean, 2014, I believe I started my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel till this day is still very personal to me. I don't really share it like with people because, I want my audience to find me, However, I was so nervous to make my first video. I even took down my first video because I was like, I don't like the way that I talk. I don't like this. I don't like this. This has to be like this. This has to be like this. It has to be perfect. But imagine the same energy that I'm putting into my content right now is the same confidence energy that I could put into it back then, right? Lord willing, God, having that faith and trusting in the Lord with all your heart, God would have put me in the position years ago, and maybe even have a boot camp or a mentorship and help other little girls or other content creator women who want to have a career of mentorship or leadership, whatever that may be. However, not going to go back to the past. You live and you learn. So moving on, the first tip is posting your content. And if anyone tells you posting content is easy, they're a liar. For one video, I have to take multiple takes. For shorts, multiple angles, okay? You're really you have to get in the logical of a filmmaker. So if you've never taken filmmaking class, at least in high school, you're starting from zero. So if you're starting to post your content, number one, you need to get into the mind of a filmmaker. Search up YouTube videos on how to film. I already know really the behind the scenes of technical theater and filmmaker because I've took classes in it. I've took classes in college. I've took classes in high school, so I'm very aware of marketing, the senses, the experience. But if you are starting from zero, you need to go and watch a filmmaker course or some videos on YouTube. And before you post your content, go on YouTube and find videos on how to get angles. All you need to post your content is a tripod, okay? On Amazon, your tripod should be $50 and less. Okay, if you're starting off, your tripod should be $20. That's a good stable tripod that lasts you years. I don't know about anything less than that. But start off with your tripod, get you a light, get your little microphone. You can even, if you want to be fancy and go the podcast style, you can get you a mic and talk into it. But the whole goal here is to tell you that you don't need anything to get started to post your content except for the tripod You need a tripod. You need a light. Do not let these people fool you and tell you sunlight is good. It's not. It's not cutting it. It's not going to get your bills paid. It's not going to have you living that soft girly life. It's not. Go get you a ring light and go get you a mini phone light or tripod light. Okay? Another thing, you need to have an updated phone. I know this is crazy, but if you are going to be on YouTube and you're using your phone instead of a camera, let's say you have a Canon G7X or you have a Sony, then you're good. But if we're starting from zero, because a lot of my videos that have done well, I filmed them on my phone. The videos that don't do well, I filmed them on my camera. This just gives more realistic, people like realism. So that is what I give my audience because they love it. So you love it. So get you a tripod. Write this down. Purchase you a tripod. Purchase you a ring light. Purchase you a microphone. Purchase you a travel light and a ring light. So travel light, ring light, tripod, microphone. That's it. And you need to have an updated phone. So already have an updated phone. You need like an iPhone 12 Pro Max and up. So if you have an iPhone 16, iPhone 15, iPhone 14, iPhone 13, iPhone 12, you are good to go. That's the only things you need from Amazon. You need tripod, the mini light, the ring light, and a microphone clip. That's it. Now, just because I had those things doesn't mean that I'm ready to post my content. To be honest, I'm never really ready to post my content because I'm nervous. I'm like, oh, what do these people think? What it is? That is when you psych yourself out and then you just never post for years and years and years. But I'm telling you now, girl, no matter if you wait from this period to this period, your life, you want to change, right? Your life can change. God is presenting that opportunity to you for your life to change. But if you don't move, nothing's going to happen. And this point is going to be a little bit longer because this is the hardest one in my opinion. It is. You're afraid of what other people think. You're afraid of the people that follow you are going to unfollow you. You're afraid that your content is not going to reach right people. You're afraid that companies are not going to like your content. Posting your first video and this is what I do. Post your video, leave the app. People are lying to you when they say you shouldn't leave the app. Leaving the app, I get way more likes, number one, way more shares, way more followers, and that's what the app wants. When you leave the app does so many things for you to get back on the app. But another thing, you don't want to get validated off of your content because you need to build that trust within yourself, having that confidence and say, you know what, even though people don't rock with my content, I rock with it, so I'm gonna post it. So just post the content, okay? I don't care if it's a day in my life of going to my 9 to 5. I don't care if it's good morning, girls. Yeah, you see this, let's make a coffee. Or, girl, my life ain't all of that, but let me tell y'all, let me show y'all what I'm doing. Y'all, look at this lip combo. Oh, you thought it's just e.l.f. Whatever it is, do it. There is nobody on the planet like you. No one on this earth has the same DNA as you. You're different, you're unique. Whatever it is, just know it's never going to be perfect. You age throughout the years, you get better, you stop caring, you stop worrying about others, you stop caring about seeking the validation from others and start seeking the validation from the Lord. And your content just gets better and better and better. So, number one, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, this point has to be proven. In order to even allow this to happen in your life, in order for God to pull you out from the darkness and into the light, is to post your content. Post your content. Just hit share. And if you're nervous, just walk away. Don't go back to the app for a while. okay? Because number one, when you post your video, it's not gonna have a lot of shares, okay? It's not. But it's a step. It's a stepping stone. In order for brands to reach out to you, in order for you to be recognized, no matter what type of creator you are, you need to post something on your page. And don't let other people lie to you and say, yes, to become a paid content creator or influencer or this creator, you don't need to post. You don't need to. Yes, you do. You need at least 5 videos on your, people need to know what you're working with. If somebody's going to give you $500 or $5,000, they need to know you have the capability of making a video without getting paid. Going into the next tip. What is your niche, okay? Is it fashion? Is it vlogs? Is it lifestyle? Is it fitness? Like, what are you going to be talking about? Like, when people come on your page, you're going to be like, this is what this girl is known for, or this is what this person is known for, or this is what this guy is known for. You don't want to be having a page where you're talking about, I don't know, you're talking about books, and then you're going into fitness, and then you're going into dancing and dancing tutorials, and then you're making a coffee on a Thursday, and then you're going in the store and you're purchasing things. Like, that's all over the place. One thing about people on Instagram and just in general, people like chronological order. They like stories, okay? You love Netflix, right? So what does that tell you? That you're a series person. You like episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, episode 4. That is how your Instagram should be, your YouTube should be, and whatever platforms that whatever you're posting. It should be like telling a story. It should be understanding and learning more and more and more and more about you. So when people talk about niche and say, oh, niching isn't important. Yes, it is. It's not about, oh, I'm going to be stuck in this box. It's about you. When people can know you for you. So, for example, when I think about Armani Talks, I think of faith-based, Christian girl, glow up tips. I don't think of dancing tutorials, right? Chelsea Janae. I don't think of cleaning my house videos. I don't think of cleaning at all. I don't think of fitness. Although there are fitness in there because she's lifestyle, which you totally can do. Lifestyle creation is just amazing because you can go from one category to the next category, however, still synchronized. But at the end of the day, you know this person for that. Like, I know her for luxury. When you think of a creator, this is a niche. If you ever forget what a niche is, when you think of a creator or even Aaliyah's face, or when you think of Kyra, you think of what? Fashion. You think of, that's my homegirl. You think of, that's my best friend, or that's my like internet girly. You don't think of, car tutorials. You don't think of like tech girly. You don't think of that. You think of that, like, you think fashion, you think lifestyle, you think fitness, you think self-improvement, you think relatability, internet bestie. Like, that's what you think. That is what a niche is. So figure out what you're passionate about and talk about it. So I'm passionate about faith. I'm passionate about advice tips. I'm passionate about glow up tips. I'm passionate about things that I know about. I'm passionate about writing and the Bible, and I'm passionate about advice and experience that I went through. That's what I'm passionate about, and that's what I make content revolve around. So that when you think of me, you think, that's my sis. Because she got videos on finances, she got videos on building a relationship with guys, she got fashion videos, she got beauty videos. Like, how can I fail? Like, when I watch her and the enemy try to come through, the enemy can't. Find something in your life that you love to talk about and post it. Simple. Okay, so number one, we're going to post our content. Okay, we're going to make sure before we post our content, we're going to get a light, a mini light, a ring light, a tripod, and a microphone. And second, we're going to find a niche, which is just specifically talking about things or showing things that you are passionate about and posting them. All right, getting into the third tip, personality. Okay, you cannot come on any platform in today's world and be like, hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So today I am going to be drinking my Celsius, and it says that it's that is not gonna cut it. Like, that's a wrap. That's a girl. Be for real. Be for real. Ain't nobody watching that. Because if you watch your video and you click off, ain't nobody watching that. If you can't sit through your own video and edit it, delete it, and go make another one. You have to have personality. You know, having personality, being genuine, being authentic. Stop trying to be like everybody else. Like, you don't have to be in this girly who goes to the gym 5 times a week and journals and reads and do other stuff. Like, girl, if your routine is simple, let it be simple. But talk about it if you're passionate about it. You don't have to have 6 meals a day. You don't have to have 3 meals a day. I mean, you kind of do, but yeah, you get the point. Personality, please show it in your content or it's going to be a flop, okay? And I don't want y'all to be a flop. People are not purchasing products from people who are boring and who have no personality. So if you are going to convince brands to pay you, you need to have personality, because that personality is going to build that relationship between the brand and the buyer. And you are making a video for the brand. So you have to have personality. People are not purchasing products from people who just go like this. Let's try this lip gloss. Also, another thing, search up what hooks are. When I took AP English, I learned so much about hooks. It just never left me. So instead of being like, hey y'all, let's get into this lip gloss that's my favorite, this is a hook. I will never go back to paying $70 for a lip gloss when I can purchase one for $10 and they give me the same result like this. I can't breathe. I thought I lost you. You know, like, just create that curiosity in the mind of the audience that's watching you. Now that you have your tripod, your ring light, your mini light, and your microphone, you're posting your content, okay? It's high quality, it's nice, you have your niche, you're talking about something passionate, you love organizing, so we're talking about organizing, whatever that may be. You have your personality, so you're like, girl, stop organizing like this, organize like this, okay? We're on to it. The 4th tip, and this may sound crazy, but wipe off that dirty camera, okay? 9 times out of 10, your Sony, your Canon, your phone quality looks trash because, number one, it either is it on manual and the white balance, is it on auto, and you need to wipe your camera on your iPhone. Most likely your iPhone isn't set to 4K 60. Most likely you don't have a white light or white orange light, warm light and a white light. Clean your camera. The main reason why y'all cameras don't look good, your phones don't look good, or just the quality isn't quality, you're not wiping your camera off. And when you wipe your camera off, I don't know where my other one went, but make sure you have a lens cloth. Like, make sure you have a lens cloth to clean it off, because a lot of the reasons, your hands are oily, they're touching the camera, it's not clear, it's not crispy, it's not giving the content creator vibes that you want, it's not aesthetic, it looks disgusting, and it looks like you don't know what you're talking about. So number 4, clean off your camera. Remove that old case, okay, and clean off your camera. Getting into number 5, editing, okay? You need to edit your videos. I'm sorry, but you can have, like, with TikTok and Instagram, you can get away with not editing. But with YouTube, you need to edit your videos. Not to mention different softwares to edit with. So you can use CapCut, you can use Final Cut, you can use iMovie, you can use Adobe, whatever you do use, just make sure that your editing is spicing up your content. It's elevating your content. It's setting you apart from everyone else. Don't do too much with your editing, because then it's too much going on. Your audience can't focus on it. Just make sure you cut out the ums, the buts, all that stuff. Make sure that you're able to get to the point with the editing. Make sure that it's crispy. Make sure it's clean. Make sure that the noise reduction is on. Make sure that, the volume is good. The background is good. The quality is there. Edit your videos. Make it interesting. Make it fun. Do sound effects. Do AS. Always give your audience that element of surprise. So when you're editing, throw a little bit of ASMR in there. Throw a little bit of sound effects. Throw a little bit of music. Edit, but don't do too much where it doesn't come off genuine and it doesn't come off simple and easy. Do enough, but you don't have to do too much, okay? And another thing, stop putting subscribe on the videos. Stop making long intros. Stop making, we don't need an intro of a song playing. Just get to the point where people just want to watch the videos. Even with your Instagram and your TikTok, whatever that may be, just get to the point about what the video is about. Stop taking 30 seconds to get to the video. Just get to it. Say, hey, y'all, this is the video, what the video is going to be about. They obviously clicked on it. They want to see what you're talking about. So get into it. Moving on to number 6, outreach. How we're going to make money as a small creator with 0 to no followers. We are going to do outreach, so that is going to be on all platforms, including Instagram. We're also going to, that could be Skeepers, that could be Upwork, that could be just Instagram, DMing other brands and see what campaigns they are working on. That could also be emailing. Every time you post, let's say you're wearing Nike, every time you take a picture and you post it or video, be sure to add those brands, because when you add those brands or hashtag those brands, when it's time for a campaign, they may reach out to you. Just look up on your computer small platforms for small creators. You can even do Fiverr, okay? Put yourself out there. Do your outreach. Outreach is the only reason that I was able to, not the only reason, but the combined 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5s are what led me to be able to have that ammo to get to the client. This is the client, this is me. So I post my content. I'm in a specific niche. I have my personality. My camera's clean. The quality's crispy. I'm good at editing. I'm going to go ahead and reach out to see what the brand is lacking and how I could fit into that puzzle. I'm going to reach out to that brand. I'm going to keep sending them emails and following up every single 3 days, establish that relationship. To do that, brand after brand after brand after brand after brand after brand after brand. Doing that with multiple platforms. So we're not just doing emails. We're hitting them up on Instagram. We're hitting them up on Twitter, maybe even. We're hitting them up on different platforms like Upwork. We're hitting them up, not Upwork, because I don't really like Upwork anymore. There's too many people on there. But we're hitting them up on YouTube. Whatever that may be, in order for them to find you, because we are a small or micro influencer or content creator, we have to go and hunt, okay? That's the only thing. When you're not a big creator, brands aren't coming to you. You have to go to brands. Don't be intimidated to name a price and believe that you're going to get shut down. If you do get shut down, don't equate it to your self-worth, because I did. If brands feel like, okay, it's too much, or they want to do something for free, that's not going to work with you, and on to the next brand. Just keep putting yourself out there. Keep posting your content. Keep sending emails. Keep reaching out on different platforms. Keep posting on the different platforms. Going into number 7, create engaging and consistent content. Keep your viewers entertained. If you're talking about something, whatever that may be, stay consistent. These platforms reward you like crazy if you are consistent, especially with YouTube. Small creators are blowing up overnight, like never before. And I really do want to get into videos like that as well, like far as how that is happening, because that happened to me. Create engaging and consistent content. Okay, let's also debunk this lie. You do not have to post every day on Instagram to grow. You do not have to post every day on YouTube to grow. You do need to post at least 2 times a week, minimum, okay? These platforms will not reward you if you don't post consistent. You will get knocked down in the algorithm. So just remember that the whole goal for these platforms is to keep people on their platforms. And if you're not there to bring your audience to the platform's not going to reward you. So keep consistently posting, post, and keep making your content engaging. Find a schedule that works for you. So let's say you may work a 9 to 5 like I do. Well, then you need to focus on scheduling your content and doing your content ahead of time, okay? Or editing your videos on lunch break. I remember there was this one girl on YouTube. She was a nurse. She was editing her videos on her break. She was making videos like every day. She was making videos every 2 to 3 days. And she literally had 100K 2 to 3 years, I think. 2 years? Yeah, no, it was not 3 years. 2 years. She went to 100K and she quit her job. And she only works when she wants to work. Like, that's how powerful social media is. So continue posting. Don't stop. Don't get discouraged. If you do, take a month, in my opinion. And if you are burnt out from posting content, sending emails, let's say you do get a few brand sponsorships, but then you're just tired, take a step back and rest, because you also need that rest so you can keep up with your discipline. Find out, okay, what is draining you from your energy, and do less of that content and focus on what's making you happier. Of course, we all need breaks, but if a certain type of content is draining you and you feel like you have to fake it and do all this stuff, then just stop doing that content and do something else. All right, falling into number 8 about doing something else is about being authentically you, okay? And stop caring about, okay, I think my family's watching. I think my friends are watching, okay? They're watching you from a screen like they do everybody else. Guess what? To everybody out there, if they don't like what they see, guess what? They have the option to click off. Just be yourself. We only get one shot at this life. Be yourself. Jesus did not die on the cross for us to not have confidence in God. Be yourself. Stop trying to be. If you don't have y'all, I don't have a luxury apartment. Do I make it look luxury? Yes. One thing I do know, a wall that is white, that's all I need, okay? You got to work with what you have, okay? And buy some stuff here and there, okay? I got this as a gift. You know, I save up my money to get certain things that I like. I work hard and God rewards me. If your place isn't aesthetically pleasing, you can go to Dollar Tree. You can go to Floor and Decor and get you like I literally have it. I will show y'all in another video. But for products, when it comes to UGC, they have towels and towel stickers at the Dollar Tree. They have tiles, actual like heavy tiles at Floor and Decor. You can do your product design there. Like, do what you have to do to make it work, because it's there. I literally bought a big old tile for like $50. I think, was it $50? I think it was less than that. I think it was like $20. Yeah, $20. And then this wall is free. If you want to be Black girl in luxury, take it step by step. You can't have it all in one day. So stop focus on what you can't have or don't have and focus on what you do have. Some people don't even have a good space in their room because they're in a room full of siblings and they can't make videos. Some people don't have cars to make their videos. So I am blessed. I am highly favored and not lucky. I am blessed. I'm highly favored and God has given me this and I'm forever grateful. So just be authentic. And if you don't have a aesthetic house, most people don't. Like, let's be realistic. Let's be honest. So moving on, Number 9, if you are a small creator with little to no followers, get on YouTube as fast as possible. Like, fast as possible. Post what your audience likes and what you're passionate about. Post shorts, okay? And make sure when you're posting on YouTube, you need to use hashtags and you need to use keywords. YouTube is all about keywords. YouTube is all about hashtags. YouTube is all about searchability. In fact, YouTube is one of the top search engines in the world, okay? That pays very well. YouTube pays very well. We are at the end of the days where you putting no effort in your thumbnails is going to get you, depending on the type of content you have. Like, I make talking videos a lot. I don't do a lot of like fashion and all that different stuff. But if I did, you have to put a lot of emphasis. Even though I do talking videos, I put a lot of effort into my thumbnails. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But this is YouTube, okay? People like watching YouTube, they watch it like a movie. They watch it like a series. Most people watch YouTube on their TV nowadays, okay? By the way, if you are a creator, you get paid more when people watch it on your TV, which is awesome. So anyways, when you're on YouTube and you want to post your videos, and you want to search and you want to get that ranking, because I'm going to be honest, gone are the days where you post and you get 0 views. Like, I literally, y'all, I can't wait to tell y'all what I'm about to say at the end of this video. But if you are a small creator, or if you are someone who wants to get started on being a content creator, you need to hop on YouTube first. Out of all platforms, YouTube will pay your bills. Post what your audience to post. So first of all, give them a plethora of videos and then see what they like the most. So give them at least, you need to make at least like 20 or 30 videos. Give them some room to watch and see what they like, and then make more of that content and just keep hitting the tree in the middle. Keep hitting the tree in the middle so you can knock it down. While you're doing that, upload shorts, because this also is turning into short form content platform, and YouTube pays very well with shorts as well. Make sure you're putting hashtags so it's searchable. Make sure you're putting keywords for your titles, all those different things. That is really important. People say it's not important, they're lying. And I can also show you a step-by-step video on how to get that done, and how I was able to literally get 10K views on a short in less than 2 hours. Less than 2 hours. Okay, number 10. Don't compare your journey, because it's not going to be like others. Okay, y'all, like I said, I've been doing content creation since 2015, okay? It is 2025, okay, y'all? I am just starting to really see success. Last year, I made like $7,000 off of content. And that was on top of my additional income. You can imagine, now I know, okay, I know how this works. I'm finna go hard. Just imagine having the keys, but being afraid to open the door. But now I'm stepping into my own, Lord willing, praise God, and I know how to open up the door. The Lord says, seek and you will find. The Lord says, ask and it will be given. Seek and you will find. So that means you need to, number one, if you're going to be a content creator these days, you need to, number one, realize that God has already implanted that in you. You have the gift. So all it is just offering that value to other people. That's what being rich is about. Rich is not about having a plethora of funds, and no. Rich in the spirit, to be blessed physically as well. So you're blessed internally and you're blessed externally, is being able to provide others value. When you get clothes, they provide you value. When you purchase an energy drink, value. When you purchase a water bottle, value. You need to start thinking like a producer and not a consumer. When you start thinking that way, you realize that success is never instant. But when people go on your page and they see videos that are blowing up, they're like, dang, she blew up overnight. I'm on 2 platforms right now, currently. And I'm also doing sponsorships. I'm also in the marketing department for a brand. I'm also having a 9-to-5. I'm also trying to balance my appointments, balance what's going on in my life. Being a Christian girly, keeping God first, like can be challenging. It can be a lot. It can be a lot of saying no tos. It can be a lot of restrictions. In fact, it is. It's a lot of discipline. It's a lot of commitment. It's a lot of dedication. But when you choose this road, it's such a reward at the end once you stop comparing yourself to others, because some people are just going to blow up overnight and you're not. And I would honestly prefer not to blow up overnight, because those people that blew up in 2015, I don't remember their name. It's not an overnight process. Just give it some time and detach from the results. Know that God would never put something on your heart, and He would never give you that desire or put that on your heart and not fulfill it. He would never make a covenant or a promise to you. You can have a 401k. You can have stocks. You can be financially free. You can travel. You can help other women or other men. You can live a healthy lifestyle. You can get yourself out of the hood. You can get yourself out of the hole. You can help other people. You can do all these things. Excuse me. You can do all these things, and you can do them now, like today. Let me go through the steps one more time. Post your content. Tripod, get you a light, get you a ring light. Wipe your camera off. Make sure it's clean. Set your niche. What are you going to talk about? Are you talking about fashion? Are you going to talk about cleaning? Are you going to talk about reading the word? Are you going to offer different advice? Are you doing lifestyle? What are you doing? Number 4, make sure everything is clean. Wipe off your light, wipe off your camera, wipe off your back camera. Make sure your space is clean. No one wants a dirty room while they're watching a video. Okay? Next thing, number 5, edit your videos. Take out all the ums, buts, pauses. Okay? People don't want to watch an hour-long video that's actually supposed to be 10 minutes. Okay? 6, outreach. You got to put yourself out there. Emails, different platforms. Number 7, be consistent. Number 8, be authentic. Number 9, if you're going to choose a platform with little to no followers, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. It's paying the most. It's the easiest right now. Get that done. And get that started. And 10, just don't compare yourself. And when you don't compare yourself to anyone, you're just like, I'm just going to have fun. I'm just going to do me. I'm going to post my content. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. Like, I'm rocking with it. That is when you're going to see success. Be sure to go ahead and subscribe. And I will see you girlies and everyone else. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe, like, be sure to check out the next video after this, because all this 4 videos at least that I'm going to post are going to be super, super important when it comes to being a paid content creator, or even if you have little to no followers, okay? Be sure to schedule my calendar link before spots are gone. My Amazon storefront with my tech gear will be down below as well. Let's go ahead and make 2025 our year. Enough saying it. Let's do it.